Dear students, welcome to mathematics class. We are discussing about coordinate system. In that, especially in the last video, we discussed about section formula. So today also we are going to discuss few more problems related to section formula. So coming to first question, find the points which divide the line segment joining the points 1, -3, -3, 9 in the ratio 1:3 internally and externally. So both the points we need to find out which divides in the ratio 1:3 internally and externally. So that is first one. Let the point which divides AB bar in the ratio 1:3 internally, assume it as some P x comma y. Okay. Now what is the formula for P? So the formula P x comma y is equals to, because of internally the formula is mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, comma my2 plus ny1 by m plus n, and here the given points you can consider as A and B. So first point A, which is nothing but x1 comma y1, and second point which is B, x2 comma y2, and the ratio 1:3 you can equate it as m:n. So now coming to substitute these values. M is nothing but 1 into x2, which is -3, plus n. What is the n value? 3 into x1 is 1 by m plus n, which is equals to 1 plus 3, comma similarly m into y2, which is 9, plus n 3 into y1, which is -3, whole divided by m plus n, which is equals to 1 plus 3. So this is furtherly simplification. -3 plus 3 by 4, comma, and this is 9 minus 9 by 4. So finally see, -3 plus 3 gets cancelled, hence it is 0 by 4, which is nothing but 0, and 9 minus 9 is also 0, 0 by 4 is also again 0. So therefore the point which divides here internally is 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Now let us see next to the point which divides externally. Say the point which divides in the ratio 1:3 externally is some Q. Okay. Hence because of now externally Q is equals to, just sign is going to be changed in the formula. Hence what is the formula? If the ratio is externally, mx2 minus nx1 by m minus n, comma my2 minus ny1 by m minus n. So just we need to change the sign, isn't it? So just you replace with minus. Even this is also, if you replace with minus, now tell me this is -3 and which is -3. Okay, fine. By 1 minus 3 is nothing but -2. And similarly 9 minus of minus plus 9 by -2. Hence, what is the answer here? The answer is -3 minus 3, which is -6 by -2. Minus gets cancelled. 6 by 2, which is equals to 3. And this is 9 plus 9, 18. 18 by -2, which is nothing but -9. So, therefore, in case 1, in case of internally, the point is 0, 0. Now, the point which divides in the same ratio, but externally is 3, -9. Find the midpoint of the line segment joining the points 3, 6, 5, -2. So this time the question is, we need to find midpoint of line joining 2 points. Let the 2 points be, you can assume it as one is capital A, another one is capital B. Now we want midpoint, let P be the midpoint here. Then what is the formula for midpoint? Always the first point, no? So coming to solution, assume it that let capital A, which is x1, y1, which is equals to first point 3, 6, and second point be say some b x2, y2, which is 5, -2. Okay, let P be the midpoint of line joining AB. Okay, therefore how to find the midpoint? Formula for midpoint we already discussed in the last class. X1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. Formula for midpoint. Hence replace here what are x1 and x2. X1 and x2 nothing but 3 and 5. Hence this is 3 plus 5 divided by 2. And y1 plus y2, which is 6 minus 2 by 2. Right, ma'am? So therefore P is equals to 3 plus 5, which is 8 by 2 comma 6 minus 2, 4 by 2. So from this the midpoint is clearly 4 comma 2. So 4 comma 2 is the midpoint of the line joining of given 2 points. And formula for the midpoint is x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. So next concept is about points of trisection. So look at the definition, everybody. The points which divide the given line segment either in the ratio 1:2 or 2:1 are called points of trisection. If not, or the same statement we can also write in this manner. The points which divide the given line segment into 3 equal parts are called points of trisection. I mean, we can explain in this manner. Suppose A and B are the any 2 endpoints of a line segment. Now listen here, these are the 2 points P comma Q. Okay, see now such that how they are, AP is equals to PQ is equals to QB. I mean 3 parts are equal here. AP is equals to PQ is equals to QB. Right, ma'am? So now look at here. The points which divide the line segment either in the ratio 1:2 or 2:1, which is known as points of trisection. Okay, so coming to here P, you see P and Q are inside AB. So which are dividing internally actually. 1:2 or 2:1 internally. This is important. Internally. Okay, ma'am. Now P divides here AB in the ratio. Look at me, this is 1 part and these are 2 parts. Hence P divides AB bar in the ratio 1:2 internally. If not, coming to Q, look at me that these are how many parts? These are equals to 2 parts, no? Part 1 and part 2. And this is one more part. I mean Q divides entire line segment in the ratio AQ is to QB, that is 2:1 internally. If not, according to second statement, see P and Q are the 2 points which are dividing the entire line segment into 3 equal parts. Hence P and Q are known as points of trisection. So my dear, when the question is regarding points of trisection, so there are 2 points. One is P and one is Q. To know P, the ratio is P dividing the AB bar in the ratio 1:2. And to find Q, we use the section formula with ratio 2:1. Okay. Now let us solve one problem regarding this concept so that you can understand in a better way. So coming to the question, find the points of trisection of the line segment joining 2, 3 and 11, 6. So whenever the question is about points of trisection, see points. So we need to find 2 points. One is P and one is Q. And this is the diagram is fixed if the concept is regarding points of trisection. So clearly here P and Q are dividing the entire line segment AB into 3 equal parts. Hence P and Q are known as points of trisection. Now if you want to find the point P, then clearly P divides entire line segment in the ratio 1:2. P divides in the ratio 1:2, whereas Q divides in the ratio 2:1. So let us find out the coordinates of P first of all. So to find P, let us assume that P divides AB bar in the ratio 1:2 internally. P divides in the ratio 1:2 internally. So use the formula mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n and my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. Clearly first point is always x1 y1 and the second point is always x2 y2, and the ratio you can compare with m:n. So therefore mx2 1 into 11 plus nx1 2 into 2 by 1 plus 2, comma similarly 1 into 6 my2 plus ny1 2 into 3 by m plus n. So this is 11 plus 4 by 3 and 6 plus 6 by 3, which is 15 by 3 comma 12 by 3, and finally 15 by 3 is nothing but 5 and 12 by 3 is nothing but 4. So we got the coordinates of P as 5, 4. Now not only P, no, we need to find even Q also, and this time Q divides AB bar in the ratio 2:1. Even Q also divides internally. So please remember, my dear, in case of points of trisection, both P and Q divides internally, but the only thing is ratio is different. P may be 1:2 and Q may be 2:1. Okay. So now once again you can apply the section formula. This time m:(n) is nothing but 2:1, but x1 y1 and x2 y2 remains the same. So m, that is 2 into x2 11 plus n 1 into x1 2 by m plus n, that is 2 plus 1. Similarly m 2 into y2 6 plus n, which is nothing but 1 into y1 3 by 2 plus 1. Now 22 plus 2 by 3 and 12 plus 3 by 3. Finally 24 by 3 comma 15 by 3. So 24 by 3 here, 3 here, 8 times, and 3 will be cancelled here for 5 times. Hence which is 8 comma 5. So both are P and Q are together, we call them as points of trisection. Hence the points of trisection are 5, 4 and 8, 5. So coming to the next problem, find the ratio in which 2, 1 divides the line segment joining the points 1, 4 and 4, -5. See, this time the question is find the ratio. So this is very important model. Find the ratio. See, till now whatever we solved in the previous problems, there already ratio is provided, maybe divided into 1:2 or 2:1 or 1:3, something. So the ratio is already provided. So when the ratio is already provided, then simply we can solve by the help of section formula. But now coming to here, you see here, find the ratio in which this point dividing the line segment joining of these 2 points. My dear, this is the one beautiful chapter where we need to understand question perfectly. Then only we can answer. See, if you think geometrically, let us try to draw a figure for this situation. See, line joining of these 2 points now, let them consider as A and B. So 1, 4, assume it as some A, and 4, -5 as some B. B is equals to. Understand? Line segment joining the points. So these end points can be considered as A and B. And the point which divides, see this is the some point P. Say this is P. So this is the point some P, which is dividing in what ratio he is asking. So try to identify the difference between the previous questions and this question. Earlier he used to give you that P divides in the ratio some 1:2 or 2:1, etc., etc., and asking us to find the coordinates of P. What is x coordinate and what is y coordinate. But now in this problem, already coordinates are given to us and ratio he did not given. Right? So whenever the question is find the ratio, so then better you start solution with let the ratio be, say some k:1. Actually you can also proceed with m:n here also, but than m:n, better to proceed with k:1. It's a simple technique now. See, m:n itself, if I divide both sides with n, then m/n is to n by n, isn't it? So that means this is nothing but m/n is to 1. Now let us assume that this m/n as a single one, as a single number, say some k. Hence this becomes k:1. Don't worry, k:1 is nothing but m:n itself. But the thing that instead of assuming both are unknown values, if you assume like this k:1, so that the simplification will be a little bit easy. Right? So please remember that whenever the question is find the ratio, then you better start your solution with let the ratio be something is to 1. k:1, p:1, etc., etc. You can also proceed with m:n, but this is the simplest way. Right, my dear? So therefore, look at me here. We have already x1, y1 is equals to 1, 4, isn't it? And x2, y2 also we have 4, -5. And instead of m:n, now we have already k:1. Hence, let us find out the coordinates of P using the same section formula. mx2, m is k, x2 is 4. Hence, k into 4, isn't it? Plus, n is nothing but 1 into x1. What is x1? Is 1 by m plus n, which is equals to k plus 1, comma, m y2 -5 plus n into y1, which is 4 by m plus n. Actually, these are the coordinates of P. But already P provided to us. What is the point is provided to us already? This is as 2, 1. 2, 1. Now, you can equate x coordinate to 2 or you can equate y coordinate to 1. Anything, no problem. Okay? Just you can equate any one coordinate, either x coordinate or y coordinate. Now let me want to equate x coordinate. Let us see, this is 4k plus 1 by k plus 1, which is equals to 2. Isn't it x coordinate? If not, you can also equate y coordinate, no problem. Now from this, on cross multiplication, 4k plus 1 is equals to 2 into k plus 1, which is 2k plus 2. 2k plus 2. Now, therefore, just bring the 2k this side. I mean 4k minus 2k, which is equals to 2 minus 1. Send the constant to that side. Now this is 2k, which is equals to 1. Hence k is equals to 1 by 2. Therefore, what is the ratio we assumed? Therefore, we assumed ratio as k is to 1, no? K is to 1. Now, instead of k is to 1, nothing but we can take it as 1 by 2 is to 1. Now, both side if you multiply with 2, 2 into 1 by 2 is 2. 1 into 2, no? 2 into 1. So, this is gets cancelled. Therefore, the ratio is 1 is to 2. The ratio is 1 is to 2. So look at me, ma. Although we considered the ratio as some k is to 1, but we did not get is to 1. You see that? Okay. So the ratio is 1 is to 2. Very, very important, and this is the one of the shortcut, my dear. So whenever you need to find the ratio, let us start your solution with let the ratio be. Say some k is to 1 or p is to 1 or something is to 1, better. And go for section formula. Here definitely the point will be provided to you. So just you can equate either x coordinate or y coordinate and solve for k. What we got that k is as 1 by 2. Actually you can write like this. K is to 1, no? 1 by 2 is to 1. Can go for cross multiplication, that is 1 is to 2. So the answer is, the ratio is 1 is to 2. So look at this shortcut formula. The same problem actually just now we did by assuming the ratio as some k is to 1. But you know, still there is a shortcut, ma. When the question is find the ratio. When the question is find the ratio, then this is the formula. That is, before that let us read the statement. If p x comma y lies in the line joining of AB. That means, you know the meaning of lies in the sense inside. I mean when P divides AB bar internally. Okay. Then the P divides the AB bar in the ratio. What is the ratio? x1 minus x is to x minus x2. If not, or y1 minus y is to y minus y2. But you know, before applying this formula, you need to observe that x comma y are nothing but the point which divides. X comma y is nothing but the point which divides. And as usual, x1 y1 and x2 y2 are the end points of a line segment. Okay. Now coming to the question here. Look at me here. Clearly these are the end points. Hence these are x1 y1 and second one is nothing but x2 y2. And this is the point which dividing is obviously x comma y. So this is very, very important, my dear. Always the point which divides, that you need to assume it as x comma y. Okay. Now coming to formula, x1 minus x is to x minus x2 or y1 minus y is to y minus y2. Any one formula you can apply here. Let me see what is x1 value. X1 is nothing but 1 minus x is nothing but what? 2 is to x. Once again, x means 2 minus x2. What is x2 value? Is 4. If not, y1 minus y. y1 is 4 and this is 1. I mean 4 minus 1 is 2. Y minus 1 minus y2 minus 5. Minus of minus will be plus 5. Now listen, this is nothing but minus 1 is 2 minus 2. So both sides minus you can cancel, and which is 1 is to 2. What is the answer? Earlier one. If not, suppose you see this one, even this is, if you see 3 is to 6, then 3 here 1 time and 3 here 2 times. Hence here also we are going to get 1 is to 2. So this is the beautiful shortcut to find the ratio. When the question is related with the ratio, hence the answer is, the ratio is x1 minus x is to x minus x2. If not, y1 minus y is to y minus y2. So note down the points here, two more important points. Point number 1, x-axis divides the line segment joining the points x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2 in the ratio minus y1 is to y2. A standard result, please note it. X-axis dividing any line segment joining in the ratio minus y1 is to y2. I mean, this is the situation. Suppose this is a point A x1 comma y1 and this is the point B x2 comma y2. A and B, and this is a line joining of AB, and this is nothing but x-axis. Hence, x-axis dividing the line segment joining these 2 points in the ratio minus y1 is to y2. Right? Now coming to second point, y-axis divides the line segment joining the points x1 y1 comma x2 y2 in the ratio minus x1 is to x2. I mean, so once again, suppose this is the line segment joining the points AB. A always x1 y1 and B is x2 y2, and now this is nothing but y-axis, isn't it? So now y-axis is dividing this line segment joining of AB in the ratio minus x1 is to x2. So please note this. If the question is find the ratio that x-axis divides the line segment, the answer is directly minus y1 is to y2. Similarly, if y-axis dividing the line segment, in the ratio will be minus x1 is to x2. Let us see this question. Find the ratio in which x-axis divides the line segment joining the points minus 2 comma 5, 3 comma minus 4. So we need to find the ratio in which x-axis is dividing. Let the 2 points be assumed as A and B. Therefore, we know that x-axis divides AB bar in the ratio is, what is the formula is minus y1 is to y2. Minus y1 is to y2. So clearly this is x1, y1. x2, y2. So y1 and y2 are, these are nothing but minus y1 which is minus 5 is to y2 which is minus 4. So minus and minus gets cancelled. Therefore x-axis dividing the given line segment AB bar in the ratio 5 is to 4. 5 is to 4. Suppose the question is find the ratio in which y-axis is dividing. In which y-axis is dividing. Hence, what is the formula this time? Y-axis dividing the line segment AB bar in the ratio y-axis minus x1 is to x2. So minus x1 is nothing but already minus 2 is 2 which is 3. So minus into minus plus, hence the answer is 2 is to 3. So coming to the next question, find the points which divide the line segment joining 8, 12 and 12, 8 into 4 equal parts. Into 4 equal parts. So as usual, first of all, let us assume the given points as one is capital A and another one as capital B. So A is 8, 12 and B is 12, 8. Now try to understand the question here. See, we need to find the points which are dividing the AB into 4 equal parts. AB must be divided into 4 equal parts. You see, if it is exactly the midpoint, now finally AB is divided into 2 equal parts, isn't it? Now if you consider the one more midpoint of this is, these two, say suppose this is Q. Now the midpoint of AQ is say some P, and midpoint of QB say some R. Now clearly AP is equals to PQ is equals to QR is equals to RB. So now look at me, part 1, part 2, part 3 and part 4. AP, PQ, QR and RB. So finally here PQR, these are the 3 points which are dividing the entire line segment AB bar into 4 equal parts, right? So hence we need to find these points. We need to find what is P, what is Q and what is R, because these are the 3 points which are dividing entire line segment into 4 equal parts. Now you know how can we find P? So clearly P divides into how many parts? This is part 1, but rest of them are 3. P dividing in the ratio, entire AB in the ratio 1:3, isn't it? So P divides AB bar in the ratio. This is 1 part, whereas this whole is nothing but 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. To know P, if you want to know P divides AB bar in the ratio 1:3. And if you want to Q, now Q divides in the ratio 2:2, isn't it? 2 parts left to Q and 2 parts right to Q. 2:2, which is nothing but 1:1. And if you want to find R divides entire AB bar in the ratio 3:1. Now finally we need to apply the section formula. Method 1 is the section formula. If you want to P, so write that P divides AB bar in the ratio AB bar in the ratio 1:3 internally. Please mention this is also very, very important, internally, right? Therefore try to find out what is P. mx2, 1 into x2, which is nothing but 12, plus n, 3 into x1, 8, by m plus n, which is 1 plus 3. If not, m into y2 plus n into y1 by m plus n. So finally this is 12 plus 3 8 24 by 4, and this is 8 plus 36 by 4. 12 plus 24, 36 by 4, right? And this is 36 plus 8, 44 by 4. Therefore P is nothing but 36 by 4, here 9 times, and this is 11 times. Hence P is equals to 9, 11. P is equals to 9, 11. Now coming to Q, Q divides AB bar in the ratio, actually 2:2, but after simplification this is 1:1. So whenever it is 1:1, nothing but it is midpoint, which is nothing but midpoint. Do you know the formula for midpoint? Therefore Q is equals to midpoint formula, x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. So let us see x1 plus x2, 8 plus 12, 8 plus 12, 20 by 2, comma, even y1 plus y2 is also 20 by 2, so which is equals to 10, 10. Okay. Now we need to find Q. We need to find R. So what is that? R divides AB bar in the ratio now 3:1 internally. So now this 1 and 3 becomes 3 and 1. This is also 3 and 1. So anyhow 3 plus 1 or 1 plus 3. Finally same, no? So 3 plus 1. Now let us simplify what is R. 3 into 12. So R, which is equals to 36 plus 8 by 4. And this is 3 into 8. 24 plus 12 by 4. So 36 plus 8. 44 by 4. And this is 36 by 4. Hence R is nothing but 11 comma 9. So first point is 9 comma 11. Next point is 10 comma 10. And now third point is 11 comma 9. Okay. So using this section formula, we can find in this manner PQR. So look at the method 2. So earlier method 1 is completely based on section formula. Now actually without using section formula also we can solve this problem. First you see Q is nothing but midpoint of AB, no? So that is what Q is, the midpoint of AB. We already shown you how to find the midpoint, that is Q 10 comma 10 using the formula x1 plus x2 by 2. I mean 8 plus 12, 20 by 2, which is 10, and 12 plus 8 is also 20 by 2, which is 10. Okay, now clearly Q is the midpoint of AB. Now let us think it about what is P. Now AP is equals to PQ. That means P is the midpoint of A and Q. So that is what I mentioned here. P is the midpoint of AQ. Midpoint of AQ. So therefore find out the midpoint formula for A and Q. A is 8 comma 12 and Q is 10 comma 10. So x1 plus x2 by 2. 8 plus 10 by 2. 12 plus 10 by 2. So which is again 9 comma 11. Okay, we got it Q, we got it P, and what about R? See, since QR is equals to RB, then R is the midpoint of QB. So let us substitute the formula, and according to formula we are getting R is equals to 11 comma 9. Same answer what we got even in method 1. Right? So this is the beautiful formula where we can apply section formula as well as the formula of midpoint. Okay, so dear children, tomorrow we will begin with new concept. I mean new subtopic. Until then, thank you everybody.